Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Dennis Strey, the head football coach at Paw Paw. How's it going?
Great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's we're closing in on the summer break there. Just kind of tell me how the summer went for you guys and how in getting ready for the 2024 season.
I think for us, it's been a really productive summer. I think we were able to get a lot of good work in, and really, I think it started with our guys' weight room pretty much the week after we lost in the playoffs last year. They've been really good about getting in, getting their workouts, and we saw some really good numbers, really good increase as far as, our speed and our strength. So, we've had a really productive summer.
Yeah.
We're excited to get going here for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of take me what is this group going to be like heading into the 2000 and really the 2024 season? What have coming off of all the success last year?
These guys, they just love football. They're a fun group. They don't complain. We get out there, work hard, and they do a pretty good job, of our leaders kind of holding each other accountable on the practice field, in the weight room, and they just love competition. So, I think this year we've got our quarterback back. We got our three running backs back, a lot of yardage returning there. We've got some guys on the outside too that are going to help us, and really strong up front too. So
Yeah.
we're excited about this group for sure.
Okay, so I know you mentioned some of them, but let's go through let's really go through all the guys you have coming back, and so time to talk about those guys and some of the names to watch out for this year for your team. So let's start with we'll start with the skill positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so we've got our quarterbacks back. I think he got in a game or two his sophomore year. Then he had his, full junior season and did a nice job for us. And we have our team leading rusher, Ben Miller. He's back. Our fullback, Bryson Newell, great blocker. And then, of course, PJ DeYoung's also back, touchdown leader. And I think he was just probably a few yards under Ben. I think they each had around 1,300 yards or something like that. So got a lot of firepower. And then some young guys. We got Kalen Tate, who's going to be with us this year, and Eli Sonnenberg as well. They've both done a great job this summer for us, so we're excited about them too.
All right, let's go to the offensive and defensive line.
So offensive and defensive line, we have Darren Strey returning. We have Julian Hernandez back. We have Colin Campbell at center, who may have improved more than anyone as far as like weight room, speed, quickness. He played a little bit last year, but now he's going to be a two-way starter for us. And then we have Austin Ackerman, left guard. And then we've got a battle right now at left tackle between Dalton Ike and Tyler Cruzinga for the left tackle spot. So, and those guys are pushing each other and really working hard, fighting for that spot.
Yeah. What's the defensive line looking like?
Defensive line, you're going to have Darren obviously back again on the defensive line on the interior, and then we've probably got a two-way battle at nose, I would say, between Julian Hernandez, Tyler Cruzinga. You could throw him in there. At the other tackle, Austin Ackerman. We got a number of guys to fill those interior three for sure.
Yeah. Linebackers and secondary.
So linebackers, we've got Bryson Newell back, who did a real nice job for us last year. He's going to be a 3-year starter. PJ DeYoung's back, and we brought him up as a freshman to play linebacker, so he's back for his senior year. We've got in the DBs, we've got Kalen Tate be coming in and playing safety for us. We have, I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. We have at corner, Baron Marinich returning starter, Eli Sonnenberg returning starter at the other corner. We got Sean Jurgensen back. So we got quite a few guys with the defensive backs too. A lot of competition right now, so we're excited about that.
Absolutely. Special teams.
Special teams. We've got Joel Garcia, who's going to kick for us this year. He's been working, all summer, working on his place kicking out there by himself, pretty much working with that. Looking probably Alex McNeil maybe to be our long snapper. And we've got Gunnar Goodell, who punted last year. So should be pretty well set there too.
All right. Okay, we've talked about the kids. Now let's talk about the schedule that you have, and it's a pretty good one. Of course, starting off the season at Big Rapids on August 29th, September 6th, home against Barron Springs, September 13th, home against Sturgis, September 20th at Vicksburg, September 27th, home against Plainwell, October 4th, home against Edwardsburg, October 11th at Three Rivers, October 18th at Otsego, and then finishing out the regular season on October 25th, home against Niles. So a pretty good schedule. The Wolverine Conference is always from top to bottom. From talking with some of the coaches in the league already, it's going to be a battle.
Yeah, I agree with that too. It's going to be tough right from the outset. Starting off with Big Rapids will probably be they'll definitely be ranked somewhere in the state, I would imagine, after their finish last year. And it was a really tough game last year. So, yeah, them. Berrien Springs is always good. And then, you can't really say enough about the Wolverine. Always really competitive. Those games are all going to be tough. And, one thing, too, about the Wolverine is every team we play, they're going to be able to put up points. So, definitely got to be ready. You got to be able to play defense to have success in this league. But yeah, it's exciting. You got a big challenge every week, and the key is going to be staying focused, week to week. Like right now, we've got to put our attention 100% on Big Rapids, and that's kind of what we've said all summer long. That's all we're thinking about right now. Stay focused, because week to week, if you slip up on your focus, that could cost you, especially with a tough schedule like this. No real breaks in the season.
Yeah. Okay. So let's, how did the summer go? Of course, the MHSA gave you guys 15 practices throughout the summer too that you can utilize. Obviously, heading into the you can obviously still have condition, weight room, and all that fun stuff. But obviously no football activities until the 12th after today. Well, just kind of go through how the summer went for you guys, and what are you kind of doing the next few weeks before you get to the 12th?
We've had so you're asking like what we've done this summer then?
Yes, yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've done a few 7-on-7s with some teams local. We've done some camps and different things, there. So yeah, we've stayed busy, busy with this whole summer really, and just tried to, work on something each camp, each day, try to tackle something that we feel like we need to get better on, so it's been great.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dennis, thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck to you guys this coming season.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. Thanks for covering these high school athletes, man. That's great that you're doing this.